Monday here on Erie News Now Sunrise, and we've got April Blum here. We're talking tailgating and NFL football season.
Yeah, football season is well underway, so yeah, you might have already had a tailgating party or had that football party at your house, but there are some ways, April, to really lower the cost of that football party, whether it's inside or outside. And we're starting off with some of the meat and cheese trays that some folks, you love to be a part of your pregame.
Yeah, absolutely. So those are things I love to do. But simple things like make your own meat and cheese trays. And here's the thing, you can buy block cheese and cut it yourself. It takes you like, what, maybe 2-3 minutes, get your kids involved to do that, and that can actually save you like $1 a pound worth of cheese. And when you're feeding a big party, that's a big savings. Same with meat. Sometimes check your deli counters, because some of the grocery stores run specials throughout the football season, and that is actually cheaper and fresher than buying the stuff that's already prepackaged in the store.
Veggie trays kind of along the same thing, I would imagine.
Yep, veggies, well, it's good. So you can buy like already celery, for example. You can buy already cut celery. It's going to be a little bit pricier. Just buy the stalk, clean it off, cut it. It takes a couple more minutes, but the savings really add up, especially when you're feeding such a large family or large group of people too.
Well, it's kind of fun to assemble all of this anyway. I mean, I think it's fun to design like a cheese board and that sort of thing.
That's kind of my thing, so I love that. Yeah, making different designs. It's a lot of fun, and it shows your creativity. And actually, my kids really get into it. So, like, we'll send a group text out to all of our friends or all of our family. And my daughter, every year, I'm doing the veggie tray.
Okay.
That's like her thing. Yeah. So.
I think one game day staple or pregame staple, tailgate staple for a lot of folks is chicken wings. But you've got a different suggestion for folks in terms of saving some money.
Yeah, so actually chicken wings, which are great and delicious, they're small, so people are eating multiple ones. There's not a lot of meat on them, and then there's a lot of waste. So we have for years used chicken legs instead of chicken wings. There's more meat on them, and checking the savings, it's like $1.50 a pound. People get more meat on it. It's much neater, believe it or not, than having all of the bones and chickens. It's easier to eat, so those are our favorites. Another thing too is you can do chicken thighs, cut it up, cook it in a crock pot with some buffalo sauce, and make it that way, almost like a dip.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And some other tailgate party staples that you've got some money-saving ideas on. We're talking about chili and then that pulled pork, right?
Yeah, so chili is so cheap. Just a couple cans of beans and a little bit of meat, and you can even do vegetarian. This is a fantastic meal. You can cook it overnight, so it's done and ready the next day. Same with pulled pork. Pork shoulder is really inexpensive, and it feeds a lot of people. So you cook it overnight, and then you can buy those dinner rolls, slice them right across, and make pork sliders. So cheap and really filling. And the other thing too is you can do a baked potato bar.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Fantastic savings. So it's very, very filling, and it's perfect during this season because it's cold. Buy the cheese, shred it yourself, because the other thing too is it's cheaper, but sometimes shredded cheese has a product in it that makes it a little bit harder to melt, so it doesn't stick together. So shredding your own cheese is a great way to do it, and you can team it up with the chili bar to really fill up those tummies.
Baked potato bar, chili bar. April, you're making me hungry even at this early hour. Thanks so much for these money-saving ideas.
Yeah, for sure.
And of course, she'll be back next Monday with more of our money-saving tips. You can, in the meantime, find her on Facebook, that Coupon General page on Facebook. April Blum, thanks so much for talking to us.
Absolutely.